All right. Let's talk about Joe Biden and pardons. Everybody's aware that he pardoned his son Hunter a couple of days ago for a 10-year period of time. And now senior political reporter Jonathan Martin for Politico has a great article up today. Biden White House is discussing preemptive pardons for those in Trump's crosshairs. Subtitled, "The Nomination of Kash Patel, who has vowed to pursue Trump's critics as FBI director, has heightened concerns within the president's inner circle." Meaning that the White House, Joe Biden, the White House counsel's office, because that's who pardons are handled through, are in active deliberations about carefully weighing the extraordinary step of handing out blanket pardons to those who've committed no crimes, but because it could suggest impropriety, only fueling Trump's criticisms, and because those offered preemptive pardons may reject them. So Joe Biden, his White House, the White House counsel's office are discussing just giving blanket pardons to people who Donald Trump has gone after, either on Twitter and his speeches, people who have been named by Kash Patel, etc. Those people include members of the January 6th committee, Adam Schiff, Liz Cheney, Dr. Anthony Fauci, people in that arena, probably Nancy Pelosi as well. Fortunately, Kash Patel published a book a little more than a year ago called "Government Gangsters: The Deep State, the Truth, and the Battle for Our Democracy." And in his book, he included a list of people's names who he says are in the deep state, who he wants to prosecute, including Lloyd Austin, the current Secretary of Defense, Bill Barr, Trump's Attorney General, John Bolton, Trump's National Security Advisor, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, John Brennan, former CIA Director, Pat Cipollone, Trump's White House counsel, Hillary Clinton, James Comey, Mark Esper, Trump's Secretary of Defense, Alyssa Farah Griffin, who is, she was in the communications department, now I think she's on The View, Merrick Garland, Stephanie Grisham, another press spokesperson under Trump, Gina Haspel, CIA director under Trump, Fiona Hill, Lola! Sorry, I had to do an edit because the dogs were going bonkers. Eric Holder, Attorney General under Obama, Robert Hur, the special counsel who investigated Joe Biden's handling of classified documents, Cassidy Hutchinson, January 6th witness against Trump, Lois Lerner, director of the Internal Revenue Service under Obama, Andy McCabe, former deputy FBI director during Trump's first term, Mark Milley, former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, said Trump was a fascist, Lisa Monaco, deputy U.S. Attorney General, Robert Mueller, Bruce Orr, Lisa Page, Peter Strzok, Pat Philbin, deputy White House counsel under Trump, Susan Rice, National Security Advisor to Obama, Rod Rosenstein, former Deputy Attorney General under Trump who appointed Robert Mueller, Jake Sullivan, Biden's National Security Advisor, Andrew Weissman, who was part of Mueller's team and is now an MSNBC commentator, Alexander Vindman from the first impeachment, Christopher Wray, the current director of the FBI who was handpicked by Trump. Those are the kinds of people that Kash Patel has said that he wants to investigate and prosecute and put in jail, along with journalists like Tim Miller from MSNBC and The Bulwark and others. And so I hope the Biden administration takes bold action on preemptive pardons and just says, fuck the world, and does everything it can to hamper Donald Trump and Kash Patel and Pam Bondi, the incoming Attorney General, totally hamstrings their efforts to prosecute and persecute these people.